It's draft day in WWE 2K25 MyGM Mode. We are going to be drafting a brand new roster full of new faces and new superstars to make up our brand NXT Mutiny. We just wrapped up our first season, so we are basically starting brand new here, and I am really focusing in on specialists on this draft. So we kicked it off first with The Miz. We picked our 4 keepers from our last season, and I'll include a little video of me choosing those. I think we have decided that these are our 4 keepers. Of course, we're going to keep on John Cena, even though he is walking on crutches. We also got Seth Rollins, just a great versatile piece to keep on the roster. Pretty expensive though, but we're going to keep him. Becky Lynch, the man, we have to keep her around. I feel like a lot of these other superstars we can just pull from the draft pool and get them. If you've learned anything about me through this series, I'm a Chelsea Green stan. We love Chelsea, so that's why we're keeping her along. Let me know if that varied from your picks at all, and if I made a mistake not bringing someone else over. We're going to lock in those 4 picks. Our next pick, of course, was one of the most popular women, Bianca Belair. Our next pick is a solid specialist, Johnny Gargano. Trying to grab a lot of new faces, so we grabbed Shawn Spears. Solo Sikoa as a heel fits most of our slots for rivalries. Blair Davenport, a mean heel specialist for the women's division. Tony D'Angelo I snagged for a tag team men's specialist. Andre Chase with amazing ring XP and a specialist. Our next pickup, a fun one in Kairi Sane as a cruiser. And then we snagged the giant Nia Jax for an instant rivalry. Zoe Stark, a solid heel specialist. Giovanni Vinci for the tag team. And including our 4 keepers, we decided to end the draft there and take a look at this mean looking roster we have for NXT Mutiny this season. Taking a quick look at the draft board from all the other brands, let me know down below who you think made out the best. We retained a lot of money, so we're in a good spot. And we are making our way to Munich, Germany for Clash at the Castle in 4 weeks. Triple H is sending us some texts that we're not worried about, and we're getting a lot of smack texts from the other GMs, of course. Starting off the season, we are going to get gifted a bunch of cards, including the homecoming card, which will be massive. We can sign an immortal for free. We are also going to get increased match costs, To the Moon, and Veto Star, and Contract Negotiation, and 2-Bit Arena. So right away, we head over to the Talent Scout sections, and we search for our free Immortal we are going to get to keep for the whole season. And after our options pop up, there is one clear and obvious choice that we have to go with, and that is going to be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Immediately after signing him, we go over to our power cards, and we use the homecoming card on him. Takes him off our roster for 2 weeks, but we'll have him forever. Starting off week 1, we are going to get Nia Jax versus Kairi to get things started. We want some rivalries going as soon as possible. John Cena and Seth already had a rivalry going, so we're going to continue that. And then we are going to get our tag team division started with Johnny Gargano, Tony D'Angelo, Giovanni Vinci, and Solo Sikoa in a match all together. While drafting, I was kind of hoping that Tony D'Angelo and Giovanni Vinci would pair together, but they are facing a heel, and they do not. RIP. And then, of course, we need to get our women on the card. Bianca Belair versus Blair Davenport for the title. Blair Davenport was whining to us that she wanted to win a match, so we had to fix a match for her here. We are going to kick off a rivalry between Becky Lynch and our girl Chelsea Green with a call out on the first show, as well as a call out from our 5-star promo The Miz to our other 5-star promo newly signed The Rock. And lastly, Chelsea Green's going to get out there and talk to him. The rundown of our first show, only an $8,500 show, not bad. Our first match to kick off our tag team rivalry ends with Giovanni Vinci and Solo Sikoa as our tag champions with no rivalry, which was awesome. The call out from Becky to Chelsea Green went excellent. We have a level 1 rivalry between the two. Nia Jax versus Kairi Sane, what the people came to see, ends in a okay match with no rivalry progression, which was perfect. Chelsea Green gets 6 pop. Bianca versus Blair Davenport. We know who wins this with our fixed match card, but it ends with a 3-star match and a level 1 rivalry. The call out from The Miz to The Rock goes excellent, level 1 rivalry. And then we have the boys continuing their rivalry. John Cena versus Seth Rollins for the world title ends in a John Cena victory in an amazing match. We ended up gaining 16,000 from that show there, which was a pretty decent first show. But SmackDown came right behind us with 18,000 fans, putting us a little behind. Raw with a whopping 30,000 fans, don't know where that came from, and WCW with 18. So we finished last, but we still had a great show. We still have a decent lead in second place above the 2 shows behind us, and we're creeping up on Raw's heels here. Nia Jax texted me saying she got cheated and she wants a rematch. Absolutely, lady, you got it. Seth Rollins starts whining to me that he can't win a match, so he wants me to fix it for him. Something compelled me to put a To the Moon card on Chelsea Green just to boost that popularity to the moon. Time to book out our second show, which is much of the same. Blair versus versus Bianca to continue that rivalry. Nia Jax versus Kairi Sane, who wanted a rematch anyways. Becky Lynch versus Chelsea Green, our superstar shooting to the moon. We're going to get the tag team going again, and honestly, I forgot who I booked in that because no rivalry started. We're going to have our brother Seth call out John Cena. We're also going to have The Miz call out The Rock again while he's on hiatus. Andre Chase get out there and talk to him. We scooped up some power cards because we had the money, a superstars GM and submissive to guarantee a 4 or 5 star submission match. And that's our second show with the stipulations, $28,000 show cost. Becky versus Chelsea the second time, continuing the rivalry, and Becky wins it yet again in a good match, no rivalry, which was sweet. The promo from Seth is great, as expected. And then we move into Nia Jax versus Kairi Sane, number 2. We need a rivalry to kick off here, and Nia Jax takes it down in a good match. We have a rivalry finally started. The Miz getting that rivalry with The Rock to level 2 before boots even hit the mat. The tag boys lined up once again. Solo Sikoa and Vinci retain in a good match, and a rivalry starts. Beautiful. We got the substitute teacher out here talking to him to gain 2 popularity, and then our women, Blair and Bianca, going at it again. Bianca takes the ship right back in a great match, level 2 feud. Week 2 ended with us gaining 13,000 fans. SmackDown beat us coming in at 21,000. Raw came in at just shy of 7,000, and WCW with 27,000 fans. We completed a commissioner goal and got a to the moon card, and the standings have not shifted much. Nia Jax texted me saying thanks, appreciate you. Blair is upset. She wants her title back, wants a rematch against Becky, and that is perfect because that was in my plans. Week 3, we're going to get John Cena and Seth Rollins back in action to continue that rivalry. Our other powerhouse immortal, The Rock versus The Miz in this matchup here. We needed to rest Bianca, so we are going to have her call out Blair Davenport. Chelsea Green versus Becky Lynch. And we have the tag boys run it back one more time. We're going risky with some promos and having Blair call out Bianca, as well as having Kairi go out there and call out Nia Jax. At a level 2 promo, nothing is guaranteed. We had the funds to upgrade to the Gorilla Crew, so why not? And we scooped up a fixed match card, which we promptly used on Seth Rollins so he'd stop whining. $9,000 show cost for week 3. Our opener, The Miz versus The Rock, to finally get this rivalry started in front of the people. The Rock wins it in an amazing match. The rivalry did not progress, but that's fine because we got an amazing match. Bianca's call out to Blair went okay, but the rivalry progressed. The tag boys are back in action yet again, and the tag champs still retain. Vinci and Sikoa retain their titles, level 2 rivalry in a good match. Blair Davenport's call out to Bianca was weak, but it moved along the rivalry, which is perfect. Chelsea Green and Becky Lynch ends in a Becky Lynch victory in a good match. The rivalry continues. We trusted Kairi Sane with a call out here. She's only a level 2 promo and it did nothing. Perfect. John Cena versus Seth Rollins continuing their rivalry here, and Seth is going to get one back because we threw that fixed match card on him in an amazing match. We got 21,000 fans from that show. We beat SmackDown by 4,000, Raw by 2,000, and WCW by a lot. And we got a network special card, which is going to be huge. Still sitting in second place, but that was to be expected. We got Johnny Gargano texting us, listen, I can't stand teaming with D'Angelo. He's the reason why we keep losing our tag team matches. He wants a singles match. I'm going to say we can't do that just because it's the go-home show and we need him. But I will drop a power card on him to keep him happy because we have that. Bianca, I'm really psyched for this upcoming PLE. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. Okay, she can make an appearance at the PLE. That is our hottest feud right now. So we got 5 matches to fill up for the go-home show. We can play, hopefully, a power card. I think we might be a week too late, which is totally fine. We can do them next time. Network special, we'll probably save that till a little later in the season. Let's go ahead and book this go-home show. We want to complete this commissioner goal because we'll get another network special. Ensure that your least popular available fighter is in a match this week. What do we definitely want out here? We want Seth and Cena for sure. Put the title on the line. That'll be a banging match. The Rock and The Miz for sure. We also want to get our tag title boys out here. Let's make sure that that is good. Tag boys. I think somebody's actually a little beat up. Tony D'Angelo is a little beat up, but that is fine. We can rest him after this. Bianca and Blair are going to be our pay-per-view match, or a PLE match. We'll get Becky and Chelsea on the card, and then we'll also throw out Nia and Kairi. I think that is a decent little card there. Did we meet the commissioner goal? No, we needed to have Shawn Spears in a match this week. He doesn't really fit in anywhere on here, so I can't just shoehorn him into something. So I think we're gonna miss that network special card, which is fine. Seth and Cena have the stamina to do something special, so what can we do for these boys? We can do a tables match. We could go ahead and do a last man standing match. I feel like that could be kind of sweet between the boys here. Get a last man standing match. The Miz and The Rock have the stamina to do something special. We have Extreme Rules as a specialty. I think that we're gonna book that, because why not? We definitely want the title on the line there as well. That's for sure our mid card. We don't want that as our main event, so it's probably going to be these boys instead. Between Chelsea Green and the Tag Boys, I think the Tag Boys will be the mid card. Then we have stipulations in our opener and our closer. Anyone else have the stamina to do something fun? Not really is the short answer there. Decent looking go home show though, if I do say so myself. After the technical difficulties and all, we sure did it. Let's get Blair out there to do a self promo, might be wasted money. Let's get Andre Chase out there to do some charity, get us some fans. Let's get Bianca out there. She can also go ahead and do some charity, and then we'll also get we can throw Shawn Spears out there to do a self promo, book himself up a little bit. And that is our go home show, ladies and gentlemen. We are still in second place. We're still kind of killing it right this second. So we have everybody out here just doing some hard work, doing these rivalries we built up since the draft. And I think I made some smart calls during that draft. I apologize for the technical difficulties and the recording afterwards for my voice on what we went through in the first little bit there. But these things happen, man. At least I have the footage. I don't have the audio, but I got the footage, so that's not bad. But enough about what's going on in the past. Let's get this dang show finished up here. Confirm that booking. NXT Mutiny, Cena versus Rollins, last man standing match. Simulate that via Gemma, and Cena wins it. I could only fix one match of Rollins, so I'll have to get over it. Blair Davenport, 3 pop, not too shabby. Kairi Sane, Nia Jax, not expecting a whole lot out of this. We'll see how it does though. Nia Jax wins in a good match. 1-2, the rivalry grows. Andre Chase, 3,000 fans. The Tag Boys back at it again. See if they perform. Did not use that power card on Johnny Gargano. Might have to pay him in a great match. That is perfect. He did win though, so maybe his morale will be fine. Shawn Spears gets 4 pop. Nice work, Shawnee boy. Becky Lynch, Chelsea Green. Could have maybe thrown a stipulation on here, but didn't need to, honestly. Great match, 2-3. Charity for Bianca, 2,500 fans. This has to be a banger. It's written in the stars. Someone's a specialist in Extreme Rules. The Rock is in it. Has to be a banger. 4.5-star classic. So we are going to lock in amazing booking, which is seldom seen for us. And this is the go home show. So we really killed it here, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go. Amazing booking. We had almost the perfect drama curve. Our 2 final matches were classics. Everything did well for us. We really can't complain with that at all. We ended up finishing with 66,000 fans coming in, $39,000 profit. Not bad at all. We really killed it. SmackDown, we blew them out, 12,000 fans. Raw destroyed them. WCW beat them by 7,000. Not bad. We are closing the gap between first place and us, which is great. Clash at the Castle, it's PLE time. Shawn Spears wants to be in a match in the next show. How about cutting a promo instead? I'm not here to run my mouth. Ooh, small decrease. I'll get you in something soon, big dog. It's the pay-per-view. Been talking to Zoe a lot lately, and she had this great idea we should do a tag team match. Can I convince you to do it in the next few weeks? Absolutely. Yeah, let's do it, lady. Zoe Stark isn't mixed up in anything. We can get the women's tag division going. Do not book your most popular available specialist this week. Don't book The Rock. I think that's fine. I think we can do that. We weren't really planning on it anyways, because the match to make is Bianca versus Blair. Title match. They got the stamina to do something. Last man standing could be excellent. It's going to mess with someone's morale. Actually, submission could be good too. That doesn't mess with morale. Let's do a submission match. Someone's a specialist too. get that out there. Let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to do for these. It's a women's fatal 4-way gauntlet eliminator. If we win this, we are going to get the power card Castle Raid, which we get to select an opposing brand, steal 10% of their revenue from next week's show. So we want to win that mainly so it can't be used against us. The winner also receives a 3-week contract extension, which is cool. So who do we want in here? Do we have anyone that is a gauntlet eliminator specialist? We sure don't. Anyone that has the stamina to perform? I guess Zoe Stark can. She's at 100, so we'll get Zoe Stark mixed up in that. Not promising to win it. We also have a men's Fatal 4 Gauntlet Eliminator. We could get Seth out there. That rivalry will need a decent little cooldown anyways, but it is a high cost. Is there anybody? I guess we can, oh, Sean Spears. I could have thrown him out there and not lost the stamina, but we do want to win this thing. So I'm thinking maybe Seth still. We get Seth mixed up in that. Hopefully Seth can take it home for us. We have a promo spot available. Let's see who we want to run their mouth on this show here. Somebody who can hopefully get us some sweet fans. Yeah, we'll throw someone out there with some good mic skills like a John Cena to get us some fans. So that's going to be our show. We got a decent kind of chance at winning either of these power cards. This is going to be an insane banger. I don't even need to use the power card because someone's a specialist anyways. We're going to complete the commissioner goal. We get an I know a guy card. I think this is good. Let's run it. Wait a second. Gotcha. Got myself to, we need to clash at the Castle Arena. If we didn't do that, it would have been awful. I don't even know how bad the show turns out if you don't have that, but we got it. Let's book the show. Show cost $40,000 minus the $50,000 arena or plus. Let's see. We have the third highest ring XP here. Not super promising for us. Let's see how we do. Zoe Stark does not win it. Bailey does in a 4.5-star classic. This should be a banger. Bianca versus Blair for us for the women's title. Bianca wins it in a classic 4.5-star match, completing their rivalry. Nice work, ladies. John Cena gets us 3,500 fans. We got women's tag from SmackDown here. And they have the new Chance, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Rivalry complete in a classic match. Charlotte wanted to draft her, but she was bonkers expensive. She cost buco bucks. Indy versus Natalia, and Indy takes it away. What's up, Indy? Legendary match, so that beat us by a little bit. And then we have the boys here, Ethan Page, I can't tell who's in the middle, Josh Briggs, and Gunther in an amazing match. Self-promo for Tiffany. Poor you for getting Tiffany with her 0 ring XP. Okay, let's see. Decent chance here. Tama Tonga versus Seth Rollins, Julius Creed, and Sami Zayn here. Let's see how we do here. Want the Castle Raid card, and we got it. Nice work, Seth freaking Rollins. Let's see how we made out with our stats here. 123,000 fans is not shabby at all, and we got money. We're balling on this side. We smoked SmackDown. Raw beat us by just a little bit. They used a card to help out, and WCW didn't use a card, but they did beat us anyways. I know a guy we got the power card for, and we're creeping up to Raw. Everyone else is still a decent bit behind. Let's check out our trade proposals. I'm not going to propose a dang thing, but I love accepting trades, so let's see what we got going on here. Lexus King and Andrade. So we got a fighter, 2 fighters for Sean Spears and Zoe Stark. I'm gonna decline this just because I like the specialist that we have in Zoe Stark, and neither of these two have really had a chance to do anything for us. So just a minute, playa, we're not taking that trade. We got Lola Vice and Charlie Dempsey for the same pair there. I'm still gonna decline it. Raw, get out of here. You should have drafted them. They're on my bench right now. Everyone's trying to get after them. The same people. Why does everyone want Zoe Stark and Sean Spears so bad? We're going to give them a chance here at NXT Mutiny. They're part of the family. We need to work them in somewhere. Youngstown, Ohio, on the way to Money in the Bank. Let me holla at you, playa. Sure thing, Teddy. Blair Davenport says, thanks for the rematch. I'm a little disappointed. That's on you, big dog. I think you should put me in a match with Blair. Trust me on this. Hold on. I'm having hardcore deja vu right this second. I guess you guys are on a rivalry cooldown now. I feel like I should just say forget it, but I don't want like a huge decrease. Small decrease. That's okay. All right, let's do the shake up. Scout Army. Start each week with 10 talent scouts instead of 5. Don't really care for that. Fatal 4-way matches reduce the match type cost by 50%. Meh. Select a superstar to gain 15,000 whenever they are used in a match, but they and other superstars in the match will have an increased risk of injury. That's not great. I think we just do fatal 4-way, or maybe we do the talent scouts. We don't necessarily need anybody though. I guess we'll do this just in case. Scouts Army. We'll take it. And that is going to do it for this week on MyGM Mode 2K25. In our hard playthrough on NXT Mutiny with CM Punk as the manager. We killed it. It was a great string of shows for us there. We have a lot cooking with our roster, which I am excited about. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties in the first little bit there. It won't happen again. I can't promise, but I'm going to try my darndest. Leave any comments or suggestions for me down below. I will respond and read all the comments. They'd be greatly appreciated. Let me know what I'm doing wrong or right and what you guys want to see going forward. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and I will catch you in the next episode. Take it easy.